In what's being hailed as a landmark decision, Fair Work Australia has acknowledged community workers are paid less because they're women. Unions say it sets an important precedent. The decision came on the same day the ACTU launched its annual wage case. It wants another $28 a week for the lowest paid workers. But as James Bennett reports, employer groups say that's too much.
It's a burden of proof unions say has held back the equal pay campaign for 30 years.
So no longer do you have to prove discrimination between men and women, so that's a big step forward for all women.
In its decision, Fair Work Australia agreed with the union's argument that because a majority of community workers are women and perform caring roles associated with women,
that the undervaluation is for gender reasons.
It may be a big step forward, but workers say it means they can stay put.
So for me, it means that I'll definitely be able to stay in the community services sector, which is where I want to be.
Youth worker Leah Webber says to do that and raise a family, she needs one thing.
To give us a pay rise, to pay up, no more lip service.
How much she'll get remains to be seen. Her union seeking wage rises of between 18 and 36% and says more cases are likely.
Like aged care, childcare, all of those industries that are caring industries and are dominated by women.
Those workers are already front and centre in another claim. The annual minimum wage case may have only been 1 year in the making, but the ACTU says an extra $28 is vital for the 50,000 Australians currently earning just $570 a week.
That there's been an increase in the cost of living, in fact greater than is shown by the Consumer Price Index. So people who are on award wages have been affected by that. And as well as that, the claim is sustainable.
But employer groups say a rise of that size would force businesses to cut employee hours.
We believe that an increase of about $9.50 a week this year, coupled with last year's record increase of $26, would be the right outcome.
A decision is due in June. James Bennett,